let's talk about staying warm while we're waiting for deer to start moving. Like right now, the wind chill, we got heavy winds. The wind chill is 16 degrees. So that can be pretty brutal if you're not dressed for it. The wind is tough. Like, it can be 40 degrees. And if it's windy and 40 degrees, it feels cold. It can be 30 degrees and calm, and it's not bad at all. It's the wind that really starts to get you. It just cuts through. After all these years, I've finally figured out kind of a good system that keeps me warm. You know, what ain't cold right now is my face when I'm talking to you. Starts with base layers, and you hear that everywhere you go. It truly does. I wear merino wool everything underneath. Right now it's colder, so I have a heavier merino wool pant, merino wool top. I have merino wool socks with a pair of alpaca socks over them. My boots today are not usually my boot of choice. I'm wearing some muck boots, some of the Arctic Pros. I don't like rubber boots in the cold. There's so much snow to walk through right now. Regular lace-up boots are just going to get snow packed around them, and eventually it'll start to melt and get inside. On top of the base layers, I am wearing just it's a wind shear. It's the Cabela's Wooltimate pant. It's got a wind shear material, so they're windproof. Top layers over my merino wool, I have a actually battery-powered heated vest. I don't even remember the brand. It's from TikTok. The trick is, get rid of the batteries they send you. If you get a regular Porta-Power, for like Porta-Power phone chargers, the ones that are yay big and yay thick, they will actually run the vest on intermediate for 4 or 5 hours. The batteries that come with them are good for about an hour and a half before they're done. On top of that, I run the Sitka Fanatic vest, super warm. I wear those two when I'm walking in, nothing over the top. Keep them both unzipped, batteries not on, until I get set up in my stand. Then I go ahead and zip up. And I don't get dressed until I start feeling cold. Once the wind started to cut through, I put on this puffy jacket, which these puffies are just phenomenal insulation. Today I can get away with just wearing this with nothing over the top because it's so windy, it's noisy, because these are slicker material, so they are a little bit noisy. So on a calm day, you've got to have something over the top of this because it will make that noise. But right now I just have this on over the vest. I went ahead and turned the vest on probably 30 minutes ago. It's just on, there's 3 levels, low, medium, high. It's on medium. Got the Fanatic vest zipped up. Don't even have this zip because I have hand warmers in the pockets. The Fanatic vest has a big single pocket. So I have 2 hand warmers in there because I wear fingerless gloves. I can't stand having something over my fingers, and I'll wear these, you know, even when it's down in the single digits. Like right now, I think the wind chill says its real feel is 16 or 15. But these, just keep them in here. The neck, merino wool. I have a merino wool neck gaiter. It's buried under here somewhere. I put it on. Over it is just like a thin Sitka hoodie, Traverse hoodie maybe. I don't remember. It's a thin hoodie I wear for turkey season. I throw it over. I put the neck gaiter on first, so there's no gaps. Merino wool neck gaiter, windproof. It's super thin. It's not thick at all. This is a Wooltimate hat, windproof. Makes all the difference in the world. If it gets super, super cold, I do have the Sitka neck gaiter and the Fanatic hat. but that's only on the most brutal, like single digit days, because it's thick. But like we hunted yesterday, and it was colder air temps. The wind chill wasn't colder, the wind wasn't blowing, it was like 26. It wasn't windy, and I was in this minus the puffy. I didn't put the puffy on until the very end. But if you can keep the wind off of you, that's the biggest key to staying warm. Like I said, it can be 45 degrees. If it's a 15-mile-an-hour wind, that wind will cut right through you if you're not dressed for it. So the merino wool base layers really help. I start to wear them even in the earlier season, unless it's super hot, because they will wick away moisture. If I have a long walk in, if I'm hunting public, doing a hanging hunt, I'm not wearing the outer layers. I'll get in, and a lot of times I will take a second. I'll wear a synthetic base layer that wicks away moisture. And a lot of times, once I get to the stand, get everything set up, a lot of times I'll peel that off, stuff it in my bag, throw a merino wool base layer that's dry and I haven't sweat in, and start there. Same with the socks. If you sweat on your way in, you're in trouble. So it changes socks. If you got a long walk, change the socks. But I wear as little as I have to get into the stand. Carry the outer layers. Once it starts feeling colder, I'm assuming it's going to feel a little bit colder when the sun starts going down. We'll go ahead and get zipped up. Or I don't need to. I do have a Ultimate jacket to go over this. That's all you need, no matter how cold it gets. With that on and the puffy underneath it, I'm good down in the below zero, which I prefer not to hunt in that, though. It just seems kind of dumb. But yeah, that's my layering system. It's how we keep warm. Right now the sun's out, so it feels pretty good. Sunglasses would have helped today a little bit. Once that sun starts dropping a little bit on all this snow, it's kind of bright. But yeah. So if you keep the wind at bay, you're going to feel a lot warmer, no matter how cold the temps get.